to my channel. It's Just Me Christine, which is an addition to my blog, which is also called It's Just Me Christine.wordpress.com. So if you'd like to head over there to read more of what I talk about, generally I talk about simple living, intentional living, art, all things creative, and also long distance walking and hiking. So those are my interests, and that's what I blog and will now video about. So the last blog I just uploaded dealt with some questions that I had posed, such as how am I going to stay productive and relatively sane in these pandemic times in 2022, and also to achieve some goals. So there are three things that I am actually focusing on. I'm looking at doing challenges versus just goal setting. I've realized I do teach goal setting, and I realized over the years that part of the two successful strategies that I have developed, which are not new but are good for me, is to know the why. Like, why do I want this goal? Why is this important? How does it add value to my life and to the life of others? And the second one is to try and keep it interesting. So that's what I'm dealing with today. And so I'm talking about creating challenges towards my goals. So I have three of them. One of them is a no-buy, low-buy year. So in 2022, I am always frugal to begin with, so it's kind of my nature, and I get great satisfaction from that. But at the same time, right now, things are tough for lots of people who are looking for employment, myself included, but because of COVID. And so I have to be extra frugal this year, which is what I'm going to do. So my no buy, low buy means that in January I'm not spending any money on anything other than groceries. And I hope to be able to carry that throughout the year. But I think that it's somewhat unrealistic, and I don't want to set myself up for failure. So I'm going to allow myself one personal purchase per month of a thing in case I need it. Maybe I won't. So there may be some months when I don't spend any money, and other months I will limit it to one purchase. There are many reasons for this. I just feel like we have so much stuff we don't need, and over the past couple of years I have really decluttered and gotten rid of a lot of things that I didn't need and passed them on, and that makes me feel good. So one of the strategies, I guess, too, is to look around at what I have and be thankful for that. So one of the things, and also this works into my creativity, which is also another goal to improve my creative practice. But one of the things is, for example, I had these little, I don't know, craft yarn things that were given to me as a gift. They're so cute. I think they were intended for embroidery, because I do a lot of embroidery, and but they're a little thick for embroidery, but they're not big enough to knit something. So I decided, I had a lot of these, that I would make use of them, and so I put three together and ended up making dishcloths for my kitchen, and I still have a few to make, as you see. So this is just like one of the strategies of using things up. Also, so that's my first one, no buy, low buy year, to be frugal, and which also means stay away from thrift stores, because that is my downfall. Secondly, I want to improve my creative practice. I'm always making things, but there are two challenges there. One of them is to finish one project a month. I don't know about you, I have a lot of unfinished projects. And the other is to have my practice be consistent. So one of the things I recently made, so I'm just going to show that because I really am happy about it. I actually knitted a scarf, which I can't show you because it was a gift for my daughter, but I'm going to post a picture of it in in my blog, I think. So you'd be able to go see it. I made it from some gorgeous merino luxury wool, hand dyed by a friend of mine, Renee, who owns Stash. It's absolutely gorgeous. I gave it to my daughter. My other friend, Bay, who owns Honey Pie Hives and Herbals, also has the same wool. I loved it so much. But she dyed it differently. She uses naturally dyed fibers. And so I made this from that. It's very beautiful. This is crocheted instead of knitted. And I just really love it. So yeah, that is that. So I'll put that aside. The other thing I have been doing, and this is what one of the challenges, is to keep consistent work going all the time and finishing one project. So those are kind of like two challenges in one for my creative practice. And part of that is to stay in touch with friends by sending out some of my art to them, and hopefully that will maybe cheer people up, or so they can know that I'm thinking of them, because I am always thinking of a lot of friends. So these are some of the little cards I made to celebrate winter in watercolor. And yeah, so they're just little things, but I think they're kind of cute, and I hope to improve on that over the years. So that the first one is a no buy, low buy. Secondly is improving my creative practice. And the third challenge is to continue my fitness, wellness focus for the year. I started walking long distances a few years ago now, and last year walked 714 kilometers around Prince Edward Island as part of the Island Walk to raise some money, but also to just enjoy the long distance walk. So I need to keep walking. I do that. I love it. So it's not really a big challenge, though yesterday or the day before was like minus 18 when I went out. So not always easy, but I like to track things. I document things, and that has really helped me. So that's another trick or strategy, I guess, if you're like me and you like to document things. So I'm adding something to my fitness routine for 2022. I started doing a little bit of strength training last year, but I really need to up my game there. So I'm going to do a regular 3 times a week of strength and weight training just at home. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder, but as we know, as we age, we lose muscle mass. And I want to be able to carry my own groceries and be independent and hike some really great, hard, long hikes well into my old age. So those are the 3 kind of things that I'm talking about in my current blog, with some photos and extras. So please head over there. It is itsjustmechristine.wordpress.com, and I would love to see comments also on there, and let me know what you're doing and what you might like to share, strategies. I'm always interested in hearing what you think.